I got you.
The Association of Counties, I think that's this week.
Oh, okay.
And do they have? I mean,
Y'all might burn up in here. Let me turn the heat down. Are y'all getting hot?
Oh, yeah, a little warm.
Just a second.
No, he's walking in.
Good morning.
Mr. Moyers?
Yes, good morning.
Hey, good morning.
We got a few minutes.
Okay.
good morning.
Mr. Moyers, I don't have a video feed for you, but we are hearing your audio.
It would help
Oh,
if I
there you
click start video. Good morning.
There we go. Good morning. Is Ms. Jamo going to be joining us as well?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Mr. Doug Del Porto here from the clerk's office.
I didn't see your call.
Was asking about the process of swearing in the new commissioners, and if we were wanting to do that now, or we're wanting to wait till after the judge hears everything and signs the order.
I mean,
We need to do that after the judge signs the order.
Okay.
Oh, after the judge signs the order.
Okay.
Okay, well then we'll have to wait even, because I don't know if is the judge sign the order today?
We've got an order right in front, so all he needs to do is just
Oh, okay.
follow on that. So, okay. Oh, and there's Ms. Giamo. Ms. Giamo, are you there? Okay. She's trying to join in. There we go. Hey, good morning.
Morning.
So, does that constitute everyone that's going to be participating this morning?
I believe so.
Okay, I guess we can go ahead and get started. Okay, yeah, we got I think we got 2 minutes.
We should pray for Father God. Everything's gonna go well. In Jesus' name.
And this proceeding is being streamed live on the county's YouTube page, so the public is able to view and participate as well. So, can everybody hear us okay over here in the county attorney or the county building?
Yes.
Okay, good deal.
Okay, I've got 10 o'clock, so we'll call this hearing to order. If you would, Mr. County Attorney, would you introduce everyone and what their role is in today's hearing?
Yes, sir. So we are here today. This is the matter of Gravel Ridge Sanitary Sewer Improvement District number 213. We are here from the attorneys that are handling this matter. This is Mr. Moyer and Ms. Giamo of Friday, Eldridge and Clark. And then we also have a handful of commissioners that are needing to be sworn in, as well as new commissioners on this district. Commissioners, could you please state your name again for the record?
Daniel Bernal.
Clarence Mark Phillips.
Cindy Self Legrand.
Thank you. And we have noticed, or this publication of this hearing has been published in a newspaper here. We've got a copy of that that I've given to the clerk to file into the record. I believe okay, if I don't, here.
I don't have it yet, sir.
Okay, here we go. I have a copy of it here, and so you've got a copy of the notice, Judge, that was in the newspaper.
I've got that too.
Okay, and the clerk has this?
I do not yet.
Oh, this is the clerk's.
I think, yeah, will you just give that copy to the clerk? Yeah. Just want to make sure you're able to see that. So I think with everyone being here and everyone notice having been duly published and everything, I think all the preliminary requirements for having this hearing have been met.
Great. Well, we'll talk around for another minute or two. I like to try and hold these open for at least a few minutes. Mr. Barlar, good to see you. Have not seen you in a while, so I guess your new partnership must be keeping you busy.
It is. I'll have to invite you to the Rotary Club. That's where I see you every 2 or 3 years. So we may need a speaker in the near future.
Okay. Well, yeah, I certainly support Rotary and always glad to come see a lot of all. Your mother is fine, I hope.
Doing just fine. How are you doing, Judge? It's good to see you, by the way.
I'm not gotten sick yet, knock on wood.
Good, good.
Well, I'm getting higher in the line of getting a vaccine. I've got 10:04. Do you have any comments that you've received, Frank, or
Well, let me check.
request?
But I did want to ask Mr. Moyer or Ms. Jumbo, is there anything that needs to be presented into the record outside of what's already been presented in the petition or presented to the judge in this hearing?
No, there's not. The purpose of the public hearing is simply to give the public an opportunity to be heard regarding the proposed bond issue, and also the approval and ratification of the members of the district. The bonds are going to be issued to finance wastewater improvements. The purchaser of the bonds is the state through the state revolving loan fund. So it's a governmental loan that will be bought by the state. And unless there are questions, that's really my very, very brief summary.
Well, Judge, no one has commented on the public YouTube page and no one has made any interest or reached out to try to participate in the hearing today. So I think there's been no input from the public on this.
Very good. Thank you, Frank. And the clerk's office has everything they need.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Then the comment period for the bonds to be sold for the sewer improvement district out in Gravel Ridge, I think we are today, is closed. And I thank you all for your participation and thank you for our virtual setting and cooperating with that. I think everybody's gotten maybe also almost too good at doing this. They're easily called. I think actually I have a total of 6 scheduled for today. They're not hearings, they're actual meetings, and of course, they're all in the same 3-hour period. So without any further comments, we'll stand adjourned, and thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, sir. Now, you have the execution copy of the order in front of you. And if you would sign that and enter that, at that point, the commissioners will be able to take their oaths of office. And that will wrap up the requirements from the county's perspective. As soon as the order gets filed with the county clerk's office and as soon as the oaths get filed.
I do have a question for the county attorney on this.
Yeah.
The notary here, it says it was sworn before them on February 1st, and it's February 3rd today. Is that gonna matter?
I'll review, but again, because of the executive order,
I mean, not from my perspective with the fact that we couldn't get them down there today to do all this in front of you. We have to work with the logistics.
It was just, later on, I was, if people look at it.
right, I don't think that that's an issue with the executive order on remote notarization. So,
Do you need a copy of that before it goes to the clerk?
I guess we can make a copy, but I think, it just get filed and then there will be a file mark copy, so for the record, so.
I'll meet, well, as soon as I get back, I'll email you the file mark copy, Frank, if that's, or you want me to email it to Cedric?
Cedric, and you could CC everybody on
Okay.
that, so we all have a file mark copy, but, Doug, we still need to just do a few things, but Judge, I think that concludes everything that we need from the judge here today, isn't it?
Well, I think you're trying to get some folks sworn in today, aren't you?
Correct, but they'll be sworn in by the
Okay.
clerk.
By the clerk's
Very
office, yeah.
Because that was going to be my next question is I've never sworn anybody in virtually before.
You know, though, I had a question I asked the county attorney, because I've never done that before either. I don't.
Thank you, folks. Mr. Marlin.
Thank you very much.
All right.
So first, we do have a certificate here for the county clerk to sign off on, and that's just, let's see, does that need to be signed once it's been filed?
Well, it's all going to happen today. I think it can be signed right now and then. Bob Morris claims it.
Lawyer, yeah.
But I don't have, I'll sign it today. I don't have my seal with me.
Okay, yes, if you will sign it and seal it and then send it around.
I'll sign it and seal it, email it to everyone.
Yes,
If that's
please.
fine. I'll do it today. It'll be done today. It's just I don't have my seal with me.
Perfect.
Okay, now for the swearing in part.
Okay, let's start with Ms. LeGrand.
Okay,
Please stand and raise your right hand. Repeat after me. I, Cindy Self LeGrand, do solemnly swear or affirm
I, Cindy Self LeGrand, do solemnly swear or affirm
that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of a member of the Board of Commissioners
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of member of the Board of Commissioners
of the Gravel Ridge Sanitary Sewer Improvement District, number 213,
of the Gravel Ridge Sanitary Sewer Improvement District number 213
of Pulaski County, Arkansas,
of Pulaski County, Arkansas,
the board upon which I am now about to enter
the board upon which I'm now about to enter
in the manner provided by law, and that I will not be interested directly or indirectly in any other contract led by the board.
in the manner provided by law, and that I will not be interested directly or indirectly in any contract led by the board.
Thank you. These are pretty complicated ones.
I was gonna say, if you wanted, you could probably do the next two at the same time and just at the name part, say, I state your name.
Okay, well, sorry, guys. Time to come one.
No worries.
Okay, Mr. Phillips and Mr. Bernal, why don't you guys stand? We'll get you guys done all together. I state your name.
I, Dan Bernal,
Do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and
do solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
and the Constitution of the State of Arkansas,
that I will faithfully discharge the duties of the office of a member of the Board of Commissioners of the Gravel Ridge Sanitary Sewer Improvement District number 213 of Pulaski County, Arkansas.
and I will faithfully discharge the duties of the officer of a member of the Board of Commissioners of Gravel Ridge Sanitary Sewer Improvement District 213 of Pulaski County, Arkansas.
Upon which I am now about to enter, upon which I am now about to enter in the manner provided by law, and upon which
I am now about to enter in the manner provided by law.
And I will not be interested directly or indirectly in any contract let by the board.
And I will not be interested directly or indirectly in any contact led by the board.
Thank you.
Okay, so we'll get those signed off and will be entered in the record, and you guys will get a copy of the signed certificates as well. Is there anything else that the county needs to do on this, or the clerk?
There is not. I think that's all we needed.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You guys are all good? We're good.
Thanks, everyone. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Nice to put a face to the name, Mike.
That's right. It is. It is. So from your perspective, for the members of the Gravel Ridge Board, you will need to schedule a meeting at which you can authorize and adopt the bond resolution. So that can be done at this point. It can be done at any time. So if you have some other business coming up, just let me know some dates and times, and I can either join via Zoom or I can come, and it makes no difference to me.
Ask him if you can do it now.
Can we do it now?
No, you're going to need to provide notice to the public that you're having a meeting. So we actually need to do some sort of notice and then have a public meeting.
Are we going to have to do that every time we have